welcome back. It's Simply Nana with Crafting, Cooking, and Sazon. And on today's video, I'm gonna be making a tutu. I'm gonna be making a Tik Tok tutu. It's a custom order. Okay guys, so you're gonna be needing a sewing machine. If you guys don't know, I love anything Brothers. My embroidery machine is Brothers. My sewing machine is Brothers. I love the brand. We're gonna be making a ribbon trim tutu. So I decided to go with a bright pink because it is Tik Tok. Tik Tok is fun for all kids. This is gonna be a size 6. So this is gonna be 10 yards of tulle and it's going to be 20 inches long. So I cut it at 20 inches. You guys know that we're going to fold that over. So it'll be 10 inches, okay? So 10 inches long for 6T or 6-year-old tutu. I'm going to be using the teal. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to do the top and the bottom with the teal, but I made yesterday a Don't Be Jelly tutu set, and this was a brand new row, and I believe you guys will see it in the video. Plus, I made the bows and everything else that needed to go with that. With this, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough. But then I have black. So I might just do, it's going to be a 2-layer tutu, so I might just do 1 layer in the blue and then the other in the black. Thread, I have the one from the Don't Be Jelly tutu in there, which was this color, so I'm going to switch that out. So make sure you switch out your thread. You'll need some scissors, and I think that's about it. If there's anything else, you guys will see it throughout the video. Okay, so this part of the video is just going to be it's going to be a 2-layer tutu. So you can either do both layers one color of ribbon, or you can do 1 layer, let's say this teal color, and then the pink is up to you. Okay, so whatever is easier for you. Then we're going to need the fold over elastic, the 2 safety pin, and the tool. So I think this is it. Okay guys, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to make sure that the end of the tool here is even. So I folded the tool here, and then I make sure that the end of the tool here is even. I put the foot pedal down just to hold it in place, okay? And we're going to give it our first stitch to seal it in. And then we're going to back stitch. Okay, and then we start to sew. And make sure as you're sewing that the end of the tool, let me just move this back, make sure that the end of the tool on this end is even, okay? So as I'm sewing my tool, I'm guiding it with my fingers to make sure that it's even. Make sure you heat seal your end of your ribbon, okay? Now what I do is I lay my ribbon down on the sewing machine. I center it where it has to go. I already know, whoa. I already know on my sewing machine more or less where I line it up. And you will too as you do it more and more often. And for those of you that make tutus, you know what I'm talking about. You want to make sure that the end of your tool is straight and flat. I'm going to slide that there. Want to make sure that the tool is not getting caught on your sweater like mine is, making it hard to move. Make sure that your tool is as much as to the end as you can get it, okay? Okay, I just take this and I throw it on the floor and make sure it's loose. And time to sew. Yeah, I'm not gonna get nowhere with this speed. Okay, now we're going. Okay, so now we're going to take our ribbon. I gotta cut that string. Alrighty, so now we're going to take our tutu. This is the side we put the ribbon on. Now we're going to take this side. I decided to do one side with the teal and the other side with black ribbon. I think it'll look cute, so I'll show you guys. So now we're going to take the tutu, open it up. The casing is going to be on top. Before, the casing was on the bottom. This time the casing is going to be on top. Okay, so now that we line it up, remember the tool has to be lined up with the ribbon here, the ends of the ribbon. And then we're going to start to sew. All right guys, so here's our tool. We have the pink with the black ribbon trim, and then we have the pink with the turquoise ribbon trim. So now we're going to put it together. All right guys, so I'm gonna cut 19 inches and elastic. And just remember that you're always, like if you need 18, you go 19, because you're always going to overlap probably about a half an inch. So I always just go to the next number. So I'm doing 19. And I heat seal my ends, so I'm gonna heat seal my ends and then I'll be back. All right, so now we're gonna put the pin inside the elastic. She says she's old, she's funny.
She's only 20. Why? Only 25, I was about to say 4.
4?
Yeah. Look at what Mom just gave me.
Hold on. So this is how I put it for the one end. Go ahead, Gia.
He just gave me the Tangle fidget toy I asked for. Yeah.
Early birthday present.
Yeah.
Then you take the other pin, I fold it over, I fold it over like so. And this one I just, because this is the one I'm gonna use to start inserting it into the casing. So let me start with this one. Where is it? Okay. So just in case you're wondering, the reason why we put a second safety pin at the ends of your elastic is so when you're pushing your tool, the casing through, it doesn't slip out of the other end, and yeah, then you have a nightmare. All right, so this is this. So now what you're gonna take is your safety pin. You're gonna find the opening to your casing, which is right here. Can't see, today's a cloudy day, so I don't have a lot of sun in my craft room, and lighting does not work well in this room. I'm not sure if it's because of all the windows, but here you go. Now you just sit somewhere comfortable, take a break, and just start pulling all this tool through the safety pin and the elastic. Like so. And when you're pulling the tool through the casing, through the elastic like this, pull the tool, don't stretch out your elastic, okay? And that's it. So I'm going to continue to do this. I can do it better if I'm sitting down, and I'll be back. All right guys, so I want to show you guys what happened with that tutu. That tutu was a custom order tutu for a customer that I think I did almost all her daughter's birthday outfits, besides 1 or 2 outfits. But every year she has come to me, so I am grateful. This was the tutu in the video that I made, okay? So one half was going to be black and the other half, the sun is like really sunny today. Let me try to put you here. Okay, so this half here was going to be teal. Some of it came out, but this half was going to be teal and this half was going to be black. So this is the way in my mind that I was going to do it. But if you guys can see, the ribbon here looks different than this ribbon. Like, it was really looking funky and I didn't feel comfortable with it because this ribbon was shaped different and this ribbon, let me do it like this. You see the black and then you see the blue? It's probably hard for you to understand what I'm saying, but I think because the ribbon is by 2 different manufacturers, this ribbon was curly more. If you see, it's nice and pretty and fluffy. Versus the teal, where it was just like a floppy like ribbon and it really didn't have any curls to it. So I do have some of it falling out of the elastic, but I did put it all together and I was not feeling it. I didn't like it. It was not right. This was extra fluffy and curly, and then this one was just like flopping. Like I said, it's ribbon by 2 different manufacturers. For some reason, this ribbon has a beautiful curl to it, where this is just doing whatever. Okay, so I want to show you what I did. This tutu is small. This is a custom order as well. This is a 3 to 6 months Barbie tutu. Okay, so once I'm done with the top, I'll show you. But what I ended up doing, see how cute that is? So what I ended up doing is, you know, in the video where I show you that I do 2 layers, right? So I'm doing this top layer with ribbon trim and the bottom with ribbon trim. So what I ended up doing was having to make a whole new other tutu, and instead of doing 2 layers of ribbon, so the top and then the bottom, I didn't do that. What I did was I took, I still sewed the tulle where it has an opening and a closing, right? So when it came time to add the ribbon on the bottom of the tutu, what I did was, instead of having 2 pieces of tulle, I didn't do that. I left it closed and I took the ribbon and I sewed both of these together. So we're not gonna have a top and a bottom, it's just gonna be one, which comes out extra fluffy as well. And you can add extra yard of tulle if you want it really fluffy. That's what I ended up doing for that Tik Tok tutu. So this is what I did for this Barbie tutu. I'm just hoping you guys can see. Let me move you here because that's sun. So this is the tutu. So you see what I did? I took both the top and the bottom, just using 1 layer of tulle, and instead of having the top and the bottom, just 1 layer of ribbon going all around. So I hope this makes sense. I wanted to stop the video so you understood what it was that I was talking about. It's the same amount of tulle. The only thing that it will save you on is the ribbon, because you won't need the sun. You won't need as much ribbon as you did with the other tutu, which was where you was putting ribbon on the top layer of the tutu and the bottom. So this will save you cost on ribbon and time as well. So I do have a couple of more orders for tutu. So what I'm gonna do is, when I make the other tutus, I'm gonna do a video on that and show you how you can create a tutu fluffy like this one. Isn't that freaking cute? So that's what happened with the Tik Tok tutu. So this is what happens. I mean, it's part of the job. It didn't work out. It's a waste of tulle and ribbon, but what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna give a customer something that I'm not feeling myself. So it's gonna go in the garbage, because nothing I can do with that. I do have another tutu order that's due in 3 weeks, I believe. I know it's about 3 weeks. But she doesn't want the ribbon trim on this tutu because she's an older little girl. So it's just gonna be a basic tutu. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that. I'll do a tutorial on the shirt on the next video. And I'm also gonna do a tutorial on the TikTok jean jacket. I didn't do a tutorial this time because I had too much work. And sometimes when I have a lot of work, I can't stop to do a video because making videos is a little time consuming. So that's why I didn't make a video on that last jean jacket. But like I said, this one I know is due in 3 weeks, so I'll take my time and I'll do a video on how I created the jean jacket. But yeah, so this is what happens. It's a part of the business, and what are you gonna do? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the pictures, and so you can see that beauty in her little TikTok tutu. She looks adorable. Oh my God, this hair, honey. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Simply Nana with Crafting, Cooking, y Sazon. To the next video, check out the pics. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do the 1-layer ribbon trim tutu. To the next video, my love.